Good morning. I'm headed off to an early bar method class just to try and get my fitness back in line. I slept okay. It's really cold here. I kept the fireplace on all night because it's a free source of heat. Trying to keep a good outlook on today. I'm excited to see my therapist. I know that my wife will be hanging out with my running partner tonight, so that just feels weird. I mean, they're friends, so of course they're allowed to, but it's just, I'd prefer they didn't. But it's okay, I'll stay busy. Bar method is done. It went okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I wrestled between feeling okay and being very sad and on the verge of tears again. I don't know what it is. I think I look around the room and remember that we used to do this together and it was fun and we liked it, and she liked that we Hamilton. She liked that we did class together. And now that my confidence is kind of shot, and she said stuff about my not being super my energy being feminine. Like, I wonder, like, would she have rathered I went to like a manly gym and worked out? But it was really sweet working out with her. So I don't know what to think anymore. I should probably cut that last bit out. But yeah, I gotta go to work. So at least I worked out. I don't feel super strong, but that's where we're at today. Let's see how the rest of the day goes. I am rushing off to work, behind as usual. It is Friday though, so I think I'm happy. I can never tell how I feel about Fridays because the expanse of time on the weekend doesn't always do me well, particularly lately. I seem to be more broken than I have been in the past few weeks, and I don't know why. It seems like I do much better when I have no contact with her, or when I willfully don't talk to her. Like when it's my choice to not talk to her, I do better. These little dribs and drabs of conversation I do have with her seem to be bad for me. Little bits of conversation just seem to give me hope, and or it's just the like still having a connection with her. Man, it would be so nice if she would just choose to want to fix this thing, because I want to work on fixing it. That's what I want. I know it wouldn't be the same thing. I know the old relationship is gone, and that could be fine because I'm already a somewhat better version of me. Like, I like a lot of things that I've got going on, but she doesn't want to fix us. If she wanted to fix us, she would pursue me harder. She wouldn't let all my little things be like, oh, missed it. All right, I gotta go, I'm on the street. But anyway, I'll catch up with you after school. Hey, so I apologize for the cup holder cam. I just don't feel like I'm done talking to you yet. This morning I've been thinking about, I still don't know, like when I go to the gym, it makes me sad. Like sometimes I feel good and I feel stronger and I'm working out and that's good, but I think about her a lot and it pulls me down. So that kind of happened today. I went to the gym and missed her, and then on the drive home I was thinking about, you know, he's teaching clinics up in Oregon, and I was imagining or wondering, does she drive him to the airport? Does she drop him off and kiss him goodbye the way I kissed her goodbye the last time I took her to the airport? You know, are they just a functioning couple like that? A couple weeks ago, I was obsessed with the whole concept of them having sex with each other. Like I'm not a jealous person, but the thought of them just having sex was really, really painful. And it's still painful, but it's like I'm moving into missing a relationship. So now the things I'm jealous of are coupley things they might do, you know, togethernesses they might have and things they share. That's weird. I don't know what that means, but I feel like, I don't know if I'm turning a corner or changing, but I'm more mourning the relationship now. Seeing her, the person now, is still potent and powerful and meaningful. But I guess I'm coming to terms with the fact that it's not her. So now I find myself missing the her I knew and missing the relationship, which is more like mourning. I don't know if that will make healing easier or worse, because the her of now still wants to see the dog and still says the ball is in my court if I want to see her, which is just bizarre because why would I want to see her? I don't know. I just think the things I fixate on in their relationship are changing. And I wonder what that says about, I guess, about me. Or about time. I don't know. Friday is done. And what a terrible Friday it was. Let me see if I can get through this update without crying. The day started well, or well enough. And then around 10, right around break, I started to miss her again. And I started to get that compulsive, like, want to get in touch with her, want to get in touch with her. And the thing today, like, I wanted to tell her that I'm worth fighting for. I'm good. I'm worth fighting for. And for some reason, my brain was like, you should tell her that. You know, maybe she didn't realize that. Or maybe you telling her would would make her realize that you're good and worth fighting for. And it cycles. And it's just like, you should just call her and tell her. You should tell her. You should meet up with her and tell her that. And it's crazy making, because I can't escape it. And it just, you know, the longer it spins through my head, the more I think I should do it. Like it becomes an inevitability. Like, oh, since you've thought about it so long, you should do it. So I reached out to a bunch of people and I was like, hey, should I do this thing? And everyone's like, no, don't. So if any of those people are watching right now, thank you. I didn't. So that was hard. And the overwhelming feelings of today were heartbreak and anxiety, which I'm becoming accustomed to, but I don't enjoy. And then at lunch, I was supposed to meet with a parent, and some of my students were in the shop working, and one of my students, who I really like, went to work on the lathe, and it was a big piece of wood, and it came loose and it hit him in the head. You know, and when he had his hand on his head, it just, blood was coming down. So, you know, I switch into that, like, sort of cold mode where I'm like, okay, you know, not a big deal. Come over here, sit down. We'll get some gauze on there. There's just a little bit of blood, and I take care of him. But he was shaken, and the nurse took, you know, she was there fast enough, but I would have liked her there instantly, like magic. And I'm trying to take care of him, and he's a little dazed, and I feel like I can't take anymore. This really nice kid he's had a pretty year too, and he got hurt like by a huge flying piece of wood. Hit him on the head. He had a big bump. And I'm trying to keep myself together, you know, trying to help, trying to organize, you know, trying to communicate with people. And it's so hard. Like, I just don't have the resources. Like, I can teach. I have the resources for that, but one of the most traumatic injuries that's happened on my watch, I don't even know who all came. Like, fire department, the paramedics, and the ambulance, and they carted him away, and everyone was asking him questions and taking care of him. I just feel terrible. I mean, it was an accident, you know, like I just don't feel like I have any more resources. So maybe it's good that it's Friday. Maybe it's good that I'm going to see my therapist. I'm just tapped out. I don't know what else to do. And I could complain and just be like, it's so unfair. And it is. It's not fair that she doesn't love me anymore, but I can't make her. And then in the middle of the afternoon, as I was like doing calculations on my phone for somebody, she calls in the middle of class and her face just pops up on my phone. And I need to change the picture of that because I can't see her face when she calls. That's bad. But you know, it just jars you and you're like, ah! And she didn't leave a voicemail. So of course I'm like, why did she call? But I'm fully aware that her boyfriend is away. I'm gonna go home. I have to write an accident report, so I get to go home and relive it and write this report. And then get ready for therapy. I hope therapy is as good as I'm building it up in my brain to be. I could use someone to talk to. So I'm headed off to my appointment. I'm pretty excited. Hey, look behind me. It's the white car. Still makes me feel bad. I know she's hanging out with tonight. Just hard to see the car. It's tricky to see fragments of my old life. I used to love when that car was there. You know this. Just talked with some people who advised me about some of the stuff that's been going on, and I think maybe the smart move will be to tell her I don't want to talk to her or deal with her until school is out. It has too much of an impact on my life. It's affecting my job. Like, I just can't deal. So I'm out. And if she doesn't agree, she can do whatever she needs to do. I don't know how well that would go over. It might be best for me. We'll see how that flies. Okay, I gotta go to therapy now. That was really good. Man, I really like her. She's smart. And she asks really good questions and gives me things to think about where I haven't thought about stuff before. It all passes so quickly. I worry that I won't remember everything that was said. And it all feels meaningful, and it's about me and my experience. Big things today were just that pain is pain, and my experience in this is mine and valid, and nobody can take that from me. Just remembering that what she has done has been really awful. There's no questioning that. She's been terrible. So whatever she says about me and things now, it's under the umbrella of she's been terrible. None of this was appropriate or handled well it's been bad, and I've been really good through all of this. It's still hard when I see her. I'm going to really try to not see her anymore. I think that's for the best for me, and to see where that goes. We talked a little about when she said that at points she'd had regrets and thought maybe she should move back, but I didn't answer the fucking phone. There was some agreement today that was really mean. That was not a nice thing to say. So that's good. That's good. I'm not crazy. I think I just need to chew on it all a little bit, but it was really good, and I'm glad I have this in my life, and I'm glad I get to come back next week. I get to just restart the stopwatch. Like a week from now, I should be right here again. That'll be good. I'm already looking forward to it. I have to get through the weekend and all the other crap that comes, and I really wonder, in between now and a week from now, what will happen? Where will I be? I guess what we've learned so far is there's no way of knowing how unpredictable it could all be. I need to be more present. Not that anyone getting hurt was my fault, but I take it personally, and I need to do it better for me, for my satisfaction in myself in the job I do. And I love my job, and I don't ever want to endanger my job by having people think I was too emotional to perform my job. I need to get that together. I need to start that immediately. We'll turn a page on Monday, for sure. I'm gonna go out and meet some folks for drinks, and hopefully that goes well. I've never been to the turf club, but I am open to new experiences. Yeah, God, I was upstairs and I just got so sleepy. It would have been really easy to be like, I'm gonna be a shut-in tonight. But no, that's not me. I'm gonna say yes to experiences and new opportunities. I'm gonna go do this. Shouldn't be a late night, but at least I'm getting out. Friday night, I'm out doing something, feel good about that. Thursday night, went out and did something. Cool, let's just stay busy. Tomorrow night, gonna do something. All right, I like it. I'll catch you later. Okay, bye.
Ooh, that is really hot. It might slide off this thing.
I don't know how many super rare steaks I've had here. Just because I can wait.
Dinner at the supper club.